Hi guys! So today I knew that I wanted to film and I was like, what haven't I done for a while? And then I thought, you know what? Why don't I just do a get ready with me? So today I'm just kind of going to be doing more of a warm fall look, but more of a wearable warm fall look. Not one of the super dramatic wing liner lashes, 8 different shades of eyeshadow kind of fall looks. Mind you, I love doing these and I do have a tutorial on something similar to that, but today I wanted to do something a little bit easier and a little more simple. So before I get started, I just wanted to mention that I am back filming on my zoomable lens, not my prime lens where I have to move the camera back and forth. Let me know what you guys think, which one you prefer. I can go back and forth. I can do one for talking videos, one for tutorials, whatever you like. Neither one is more difficult or easier to use than the other. They're fairly balanced. And I think the quality is fairly balanced between them as well. The second thing is, if you guys notice on my chest, I have like 8 million little red bumps. Those aren't a breakout of a normal sort. I get stress hives. I don't get the typical flat welted hives that most people get. I get little tiny red pinprick dots, and I will get them all over. My skin will itch like crazy. They started last night and I took a Benadryl and that calmed them down, and now they are popping up again. So I'm not going to take a Benadryl now because it's the middle of the day, and if I take one now I'm going to be totally knocked out. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know it's not like I'm not developing any sort of skin condition. I haven't used any products I'm allergic to or anything like that. It's just stress. Oh, and my hair is a little crazy today because it's freshly washed and nothing likes to cooperate when it's freshly washed. So I am just going to jump right in and get started. The cool thing is this is an easy look without a lot of heavy, super dark products. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in and do my face right away. Let me find my primer that I want. There it is. Okay, today I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and I just use a tiny, tiny bit of this. I just kind of like popping this where I have the biggest pores or anywhere I have lines and things like that, because it just helps smooth those out. So fall is pretty much officially here and it's finally cooling down. It's been pretty much in the 70s lately. And I have to show you guys this mug I found. This is from Walmart and it says resting witch face. And I think it is absolutely perfect. I have noticed though, when I put this in the microwave, the handle will get really, really hot. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this as a regular tea mug or if I'm going to keep it in my office and use it for brushes or things like that. Right now it's a tea mug. We'll see if it stays that way. So for my foundation today, I'm still obsessed with this. It's a Maybelline Dream Velvet in number 20 Classic Ivory. Oh, speaking of Walmart, that's typically where I go to grab things like glasses and stuff, just because they have really good prices and they've got some cute frames and stuff. And they actually have the biggest selection of kids frames I've found. We found out last week that our 4-year-old, we had to get her glasses. So poor little thing. She's the first of my kids to need glasses so far. I say poor little thing, but she's actually loving it. So we went to Walmart and picked up some frames for her. We went everywhere looking for frames, and they definitely had the cutest. We got her 2. We got her a chocolate brown pair and a purple pair that has Hello Kitty and like a plaid print on the side. So she is very, very happy with those. She loves them, and they look so cute on her. So she's getting used to wearing glasses. So there's a lot of, hey, don't touch that. Don't put your fingers on the lenses. You know, you can't, roll and jump off the couch, which you're not supposed to do anyway, but you can't roll and jump off the couch with your glasses on, things like that. And she does have to wear them constantly. So It's just a bit of a lifestyle change for her. But it's fun, and I thought you guys might like to know that. Now, as for where I get my glasses, typically it's either Walmart or Sam's Club. I will occasionally look other places, but I'm not big into designer frames. Like the idea of spending $200 to $300 on just a pair of glasses frames when my lenses are typically more expensive because I have a higher prescription is just insane to me. So I tend to go for cute but cheaper frames. So next I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I still haven't touched another concealer. I am probably unhealthily obsessed with this at this point, and I can admit that. Very healthy thing to admit. Oh. So I've been looking at my schedule lately and it is getting insane really, really, really fast. I've been having to make appointments for different things and different events and stuff. If I call the doctor to make an appointment, for example, you know, one of the lady or gentleman whom I'm making the appointment with is usually like, okay, so what date and time works best for you? And they'll be like in the second week of November or something like that. And I'm like, nothing works for me for pretty much all of November. Like my schedule is absolutely packed from the end of October through the end of November already. And then we're planning for Christmas and it's getting insane already. So I'm going to try and keep the holidays fairly simple this year. I did that last year as well and it made things so much easier. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on top of my eyes just to cancel out that redness a bit. Oh, if you guys see this weird second line underneath my eye, I actually had something happen that I am still dealing with. And I'm not sure exactly what caused it, but I have a theory. So I bought these, the Urban Decay Meltdown Makeup Remover Wipes. I started using them and everything was fine for a while. No big deal. By the way, I'm using my NYX Banana Powder to set. Find the brush. There we go. I was using them, it was fine, etc. And then I started getting a really, really bad red rash underneath my right eye. No problems on my left, no issues at all, nothing. But underneath my right eye, there was a big rash. So I noticed it only got worse when I used the wipes. So I stopped using them and expected it to go away like a normal contact rash would. It didn't go away. It peeled, it dried out, it peeled, it flaked, and it got redder and all kinds of nasty. So I have been treating it with light amounts of hydrocortisone, which I don't recommend doing unless you have an esthetician or a doctor supervising you because it can cause damage to your skin, but tiny, tiny amounts of it are okay for things like contact dermatitis, eczema, things like that. And at night, I'm putting on my eye moisturizer and then a heavy emollient, like Norwegian hand cream or Vaseline. I don't want to hear it about Vaseline. But anyway, Vaseline or something else very, very thick to help lock in that moisture. And actually, I only have a small spot of it, but it dried out the skin so badly that I'm almost getting a secondary line underneath my eye there. But I only have a small spot left and the skin's getting softer and less dry. So that's part of the reason I haven't been filming as much, is been trying to take care of that and get it back to normal so my skin isn't damaged there. Anyway, I'm rambling a lot. All right, now that I have my concealer set, I'm going to move on to blush. And what do I want to wear today? Let's see. Ooh, okay. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm going to use my CoverGirl True Blend blush, and this is in the shade Light Rose. Sorry about the squeaky sounds, it's my chair. No matter how much I tighten the bolts on it, it still wants to squeak. So I'm just going to pop this on my cheeks, and I am totally skipping contouring. I swear that's one of the nice things about makeup during the winter is I feel like I can, since I already have very defined cheekbones to begin with, it looks like I've contoured, but I haven't. I can easily skip contouring and bronzing and all that fun stuff during the winter and just kind of play with my natural paleness a bit. So now I'm going to move on to my eyes. And for primer today, I'm using the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer. Oh, and I can't remember whether I've mentioned this or not, but I already have done my eyebrows, obviously. And I used the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe, and I also used the NYX Brow Powder in taupe as well. So just kind of playing with a new combination of products today, and I actually really like how they turned out. And I'm very pleased with the brow gel so far. I still need to test this with my dip brow and see how they work together. All right, now that my eyes are primed, I'm going into my L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1. The cool thing is that this eye look is mostly all drugstore, so it's pretty inexpensive if you want to pick up some of these products. I'm taking a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going into this really pretty soft, kind of a taupey shade, but it's got a touch of pink to it. And I'm just popping that right in my crease. So what do you guys think of videos like this? Do you like videos where I'm pretty much talking the entire time? Even if I'm rambling about goodness knows what or what's going on in my life, etc. Or do you like shorter, faster videos where it's either a voiceover or me skipping through like parts so it's shorter, or when I speed up through parts, things like that? I really want to know what you guys think, because my whole point, or a big part of my point in making videos, is one, because I enjoy it, and two, because I want to make videos that you guys like watching and videos that are helpful for you. All right, now that I have that done, I am taking a super fluffy round brush, and I'm going in with this slightly darker shade, this one right here. It's just a nice soft brown shade. And I am popping that a little bit deeper into the crease. The other shade I took a good bit onto the brow bone. I'm just going to make sure the edges of that are nice and soft. I really, really like this for a neutrals palette. It's a very neutral neutrals palette, if that makes sense. It's all very, very pretty. There's a good mix of shimmer and matte, and I just think it's a really, really good drugstore palette. Now I'm grabbing one of my very favorite shadows, and this is Bedroom Eyes by NYX. This is one of their prismatic shadows, and mine, unfortunately, you guys probably saw in one of my previous videos, yikes, had a rather unfortunate incident, and I haven't attempted to fix it yet. So I've just been using it as is, but I just have to be really careful when I show color to you guys because it's so pretty and I don't want to damage it further. So I'm taking a nice eyeshadow brush. This is the Real Techniques shading brush. And I'm just going to pack this color all over the lid. It's just this beautiful, like, light browny bronze shade, and it's so, so pretty. So after I pack that under the lid, I am just taking the edge of the brush and just fluffing it a little bit into that crease, just so there's a nice transition there. And now I'm taking a clean blending brush because I noticed this side isn't quite as blended out as I would like for it to be. And I'm just going to go over those crease shades a little bit and just blend them out a little bit more. I did get a little bit, okay, a good bit of fallout, so I'm just going to flick that away really quick. I forgot this one does sometimes give you a little bit of fallout. So I'm done with that shadow. I'm going back into my lip palette nude, and I am taking a this is an e.l.f. brush, and I always struggle to describe it. It's a detail brush, it's a smudge brush. It's a very thin, flat brush. I love it. And I'm going to go in with that same soft brown shade, and I'm just going to pop this right underneath. All right, so while I'm working on this, I want to mention to you guys that I have no ideas for Halloween videos right now. I know I want to do Halloween videos, I just have no clue what I want to do yet, and it's driving me nuts. So I am fully taking suggestions. If you guys have anything you want to see, whether it's beauty, whether it's specific costume makeup looks, whether it's full face painting looks, things like that. I'll also take suggestions for like gore type things, though I can't promise that I can do those because we are so close to the season and it's getting more difficult to find the supplies I would need, and I need some time to kind of work out how to do certain looks. But I'm taking any and all suggestions, and of course if I do a video on your suggestion, I will definitely mention you and that you gave me the idea. So yeah, go ahead and leave those in the comments down below if you have any good ideas, or you can let me know on Twitter, and the link for that's down below as well. So now I'm taking another NYX Prismatic shadow, and this is in the shade Girl Talk. And I love this for a highlight shade. This is so beautiful. Like, I am honestly surprised that they don't take this shade and sell it in a bigger pan as a highlight, because just look at how pretty that is. It's just gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to take whatever is left on my brush and just put it right under the high point of my brows. I'm not adding any extra product to the brush because I don't want it to be overpoweringly highlighted, if that makes sense. All right, so the cool thing about this eye look is it's very warm and it's very fall, but it's also very easy because there is no eyeliner involved. Yay! And no false lashes. So all we have to do next is find my eyelash curler. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, so all we have to do next is curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. And of course you can use whatever kind you like, but I'm going to be using my Benefit Roller Lash because that is my current baby. Eyes are completely done, and to finish up this look today, I think I'm going to go with the Maybelline Nudes lipstick in Cinnamon. I love this color. It's so, so pretty. And here's the finished look. It's definitely a very warm, soft fall look that is a little bit more toned down for going to the office or running errands, or maybe going to church or to whatever event you have where false eyelashes and big liner and lots of glam aren't exactly the way you want to go. So I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!